Imagine this for a second. A sun-baked desert nation, really far from cricket's traditional strongholds.
Right.
Think about young men, maybe just finished long, demanding office shifts, finding their way to these makeshift cement pitches.
Uh-huh. As the evening haze settles in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Chasing a leather ball with nothing but, raw grit and this audacious dream.
No fancy academies, no scouts looking out for them.
Just pure, unadulterated passion.
And look, this isn't some romanticized tale from ages ago. This is the real pulsating story of Oman's cricket odyssey.
Yeah.
It's a really compelling case study, actually. Underdogs who didn't just survive, they turned sheer resilience into triumph, one boundary at a time.
That's so true. And here's where their journey takes this fascinating turn. Fast forward nearly 2 decades.
Right.
And these very same dreamers, or at least the legacy they built, they're about to stride onto the glittering fields of the 2025 Asia Cup in the UAE.
Happening September 9th to the 28th.
And they're set to rub shoulders with cricket giants like India and Pakistan. I mean, this is more than just a tournament.
Oh, absolutely. It's Oman's debut in this prestigious T20 showdown. It's genuinely monumental for them.
It is.
And it's not just monumental for Oman. I think it's a powerful lesson for any developing sporting nation.
Definitely.
So our mission in this deep dive, really, is to unpack how a country where football just dominates.
Yeah, totally.
With pretty limited resources and, let's face it, immense challenges, managed to forge a cricketing force that's now poised to inspire the world. It's a true masterclass in determination against the odds.
Okay, so let's unpack this incredible journey then. Starting right at the beginning, the dusty genesis of cricket in Oman.
Yeah, where did it all begin?
Well, you see, the sport didn't arrive with, official fanfare or some grand government plan.
No, not at all.
It actually came in the 1970s, carried almost literally on the shoulders of expatriate workers.
Mostly from India and Pakistan, right. Bringing their love for the game with them.
Exactly. They brought their passion. And by 1979, the Oman Cricket Board was officially formed under royal patronage.
His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq is the current patron-in-chief, and H.E. Pankaj Kinji is steering the ship as president now.
So it's quite an organic evolution, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. And that early structure, well, it tells us that cricket was initially almost a luxury, a grassroots thing driven by the community.
Right. Resources were incredibly stretched thin.
Yeah, and football was, undeniably the national passion. Still is, largely.
So when they first stepped onto the international stage, that was 2002, for the ACC Trophy.
Right, that's a regional tournament for Asian associate teams.
Managing just one win against Qatar. It might sound small now, but back then...
It was enough. Enough to ignite a spark, to show them a glimpse of what was possible.
And what a spark it turned out to be. This kind of led into what we can call the cement wicket era.
Oh, yeah, the tough times.
Imagine players like Jatinder Singh, he's 36 now, the team captain describing finishing a demanding 9-to-5 office job.
And then heading straight to practice, under floodlights that, barely cut through the evening haze.
He put it so well. He said something like, our main goal was always to secure a job first.
Yeah, survival first.
Cricket was the side dish, something we squeezed in after punching out.
Yeah.
It just paints such a picture of pure dedication.
It really highlights the sheer grit involved, doesn't it? Facilities were, virtually non-existent back then.
They practiced on these harsh cement surfaces, brutal on the body.
Oh, I bet. Jarring bones, twisting ankles. It's a world away from the lush green outfields we associate with cricket.
It wasn't until 2008 that AstroTurf even made an appearance.
Which must have felt like a revolution, just for player safety and, basic skill development.
And a proper turf pitch. That didn't arrive until 2011 at the Oman Cricket Academy in Al Amara.
And that academy now.
Wow.
Wow, it's a state-of-the-art hub? 2 floodlit grounds?
One even hosted the 2021 T20 World Cup opener.
Exactly. It stands as this powerful testament to their journey, right? From those bone-jarring cement wickets to a world-class facility.
But that journey wasn't smooth sailing, was it? Not by a long shot.
No, definitely not.
We're talking about battling serious doubt, but also this unshakable spirit that kept players going despite, huge challenges.
Yeah, and many promising talents actually drifted away during those tougher times.
Understandably, maybe. Drawn by the lure of stable careers or just disheartened by the lack of rewards,
It was a tough sell, committing fully to cricket back then.
Which brings up a critical point, really. How do you maintain motivation when the professional path isn't clear.
And the sacrifices are just so high.
Even leaders like Jatinder Singh, he admitted it. He said, there were days I wondered, why am I pouring sweat into this with no payoff?
That's a very human struggle, isn't it? Especially for aspiring athletes in developing cricket nations. The financial incentives just aren't always immediate or even guaranteed.
And it wasn't just internal doubt they faced. Family pressures were a huge factor too.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one.
Take Sufyan Mehmood, for instance. He's 34 now, a key all-rounder for the team.
Right, a linchpin.
His parents, understandably, were prioritizing a secure future for him. They urged him to ditch the bat for books and a steady paycheck.
They actually told him, Oman cricket has no tomorrow focus on studies and work.
Can you imagine hearing that? Constantly being told your dream just isn't practical?
That narrative is, unfortunately, all too common in associate cricket circles.
Yet through all of that, Sufyan's inner fire, that hunger, it never faded.
No, and he shared that when we finally broke through, achieved that success, it felt like every late-night net session had been worth it.
Wow.
That resilience, that deep-seated hunger to succeed despite all the odds stacked against them, it's absolutely central to their entire story, a powerful lesson in just unwavering commitment.
And breakthrough they absolutely did. That pivotal moment, it really arrived in 2015.
The World T20 qualifier?
Yes. Oman clinched T20 international status. They edged out Namibia in a crucial match.
That was their golden ticket, wasn't it, getting into the big leagues?
It meant they could play official 2020 matches against any recognized cricketing nation.
And it directly qualified them for the 2016 ICC T20 World Cup in India. What an incredible turning point.
That 2016 tournament was truly transformative for them.
Absolutely. Debuting on the global stage like that.
And they scripted magic in Dharamsala, stunning Ireland, with this really clinical chase.
That was huge. Okay, rain spoiled the game against the Netherlands, and Bangladesh proved too strong.
Yeah.
But the impact of just being there and getting that win against Ireland, it was profound.
Jatinder himself said it. Everything changed after 2016.
Discipline sharpened, coaching became more professional.
And the love for the game, the belief, it just deepened. He says now, heading into 2025, the hunger is fiercer than ever.
That's a clear sign of how that exposure just fueled their ambition.
You can totally see that hunger reflected in their individual player performances, too.
Yeah, let's talk about some key players.
Jatinder Singh, born in Ludhiana, Punjab, but a very proud Omani representative.
Yeah.
He boasts, 1,704 runs in 36 ODIs?
Yeah.
Including 4 centuries, highest one in 18 not out.
Solid numbers. And in T20 internationals, he's got 1,120 runs at a strike rate over 115.
That screams reliability, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Impact from a top-order batter, especially considering where he started.
Definitely. And then there's Sufyan Mehmood. 8 ODIs under his belt, 107 runs, including a really gritty 72.
And 6 wickets, too.
Yeah, 6 wickets at an economy around 24.50. He's the kind of all-rounder who can genuinely turn games, bat or ball.
Which is a massive asset for any side, especially an associate team.
And their on-field synergy, the way they work together, it seems like a powerful force. Blending that experience with some youthful exuberance, it creates a cohesive unit.
And beyond the individuals, Oman's broader ascent, it shows incredible consistency over the years.
It really does. It wasn't just one flash in the pan.
They were runners-up way back in the 2004 ACC Trophy.
Then they won the ACC 2020 Cup twice.
And placed 9th in the 2005 ICC Trophy. That was a precursor to World Cup qualifiers, their first real brush with global qualification.
So it's been this steady climb, really, over 2 decades.
And that climb just kept going. By 2019, they earned that coveted ODI status.
Right, meaning they could play official one-day internationals against the big boys, the full member nations.
They thrashed Namibia by 4 wickets in the World Cricket League Division II final to get that.
Huge moment. And they've participated in 3 T20 World Cups now, 2016, 2021, and 2024.
Plus, in 2023, they notched their first ever ODI win against a full member nation.
Against Ireland, chasing down 282 in a World Cup qualifier, that sent a message.
Absolutely. But the real headline maker, I think, was last year, the 2024 ACC Men's Premier Cup, hosted on home soil.
Yeah, that was big. They topped their group, beat Hong Kong in the semis.
And, okay, they lost the final to the UAE, but both teams secured those Asia Cup spots.
Which brings us back to now. Their first ever entry into this continental crown jewel, the Asia Cup, across any format.
It's an achievement that just validates that long, arduous journey, doesn't it?
It really, really does.
And It's not just the men's game showing this kind of resilience. We should definitely acknowledge the parallel journey of Oman's women's side.
Absolutely. They debuted back in 2009, ACC Women's T20 Championship.
Only got a lone win against Kuwait back then, I think.
Yeah, but their journey since has been equally inspiring in its own way. They got bronze medals in the GCC Women's T20 Championships in 2014 and 2015.
It's the sheer improvement and dedication that stands out, right?
Yeah.
In Women's T20 International since 2018.
They've hit some real highs, like scoring 234 for 3 against Saudi Arabia in 2022.
Wow, 234. Fisa Javed got an unbeaten 76 in that game.
And Amanda DaCosta took a phenomenal 5 for 11 against Kuwait in another match.
So there's talent there. Players like Vaishali Jasrani, Kashish Jayawan, Priyanka Bandanka, they're out there juggling domestic leagues, personal commitments.
Literally pushing boundaries for women's cricket in Oman.
Mm.
Their ICC T20I ranking might still be in the lower tiers, sure.
But they're building something. With structured school programs now, led by officials like Sajith Kumar and Anitha.
They are building that vital pipeline for future generations of Omani women cricketers. It's crucial work.
Okay, back to the men's team and this huge Asia Cup challenge right in front of them.
The 2025 squad.
Yeah, announced August 26th. It looks like a really compelling mix of seasoned veterans and some fresh blood.
A 17-man unit.
Includes exciting talents like Aryan Bisht. He's a 20-year-old off-spinner, apparently dazzled in the U19 qualifiers.
And 4 uncapped players, too. Sufyan Yusuf, Zakaria Islam, Faisal Shah, and Nadeem Khan. So, new energy.
They're coached by the former Sri Lankan skipper Duleep Mendis. A lot of experience there.
And Mumbai stalwart Sulakshan Kulkarni, who knows Indian cricket inside out. He's the deputy.
So they seem really primed for impact, don't they? A good setup.
They do, although, the buildup hasn't been entirely smooth. There was that significant pay dispute after the 2024 T20 World Cup.
Right. Over the prize money, about $225,000. That lingered into mid-2025.
Yeah, and it led to contract losses for some key players like Kashyap Prajapati and Fayez Butt. Some even left the country for a bit.
That's a stark reminder, isn't it? The governance challenges that often plague associate cricket.
It is. The ICC confirmed the funds reached Oman cricket, but ensuring fair distribution down to the players can be tricky sometimes.
But crucially, a resolution eventually came, right?
Yes, thankfully. A new, transparent agreement for prize money distribution and revised contracts were put in place.
Good. That must have injected some new energy back into the revamped squad.
Seems like it, and recent tours show they're still fighting hard, like a hard-fought 2-1 T20I series loss to the Netherlands late last year.
Okay.
And a thrilling super over win against the USA in the ICC League 2 this year. So they're proving their mettle despite those internal hurdles.
So given these ups and downs, what does this all mean for the future, the longer-term picture for Omani cricket?
Well, Deputy Coach Kulkarni is actively embedding cricket in schools now.
Really trying to battle football's deep grip on the young hearts and minds there.
Exactly. Jatinder Singh noted, it takes time, resources, and sweat to grow the game. But coaches are in classrooms now teaching grips and googlies to kids who might never have touched a bat.
That's the key, isn't it? Building that pipeline for tomorrow, that's how you ensure long-term sustainable success.
That long-term vision is absolutely crucial. And it raises another important point, too, about the evolving demographics.
Yeah, the makeup of the team.
Historically, Omani cricket squads have been quite expat-heavy. I think figures from 2010 showed only about 13% locals in the leagues.
Right.
But that composition is evolving. We're seeing more Omani nationals emerging, especially in junior leagues and the women's leagues.
Like Sakshi Shetty, who has 360 T20I runs for the women's team, and Fiza Java with 327 runs.
Exactly. It signifies a growing homegrown talent pool, which is vital for making the sport truly national and sustainable.
Okay, now for the moment of truth. The Asia Cup stage itself. It's almost here.
The big test.
Oman's campaign kicks off September 12th against Pakistan in Dubai. Talk about a baptism by fire.
Whoa, yeah. No easy start there.
Then they face the UAE on the 15th in Abu Dhabi, and the blockbuster clash versus India on September 19th back in Dubai.
These aren't just games, are they? They're massive opportunities, learning experiences.
Jatinder's declaration is pretty clear on that. We want fearless cricket.
Yeah.
These chances against top sides are rare. It's our yardstick.
That's the right attitude. It's not just about winning or losing every single match at this stage. It's about measuring themselves against the absolute best.
Identifying where they stand, pushing their own boundaries. It sounds like a really strategic approach to their development.
And their respect for the opposition, it's clearly there too.
Absolutely. Jatinder actually tipped his hat to Shubman Gill's elegance.
Class player.
Surya Kumar Yadav, or Surya Paji as he apparently calls him for his incredible flair.
360 degrees.
Abhishek Sharma, Abhishek Paji for power hitting, Arshdeep Singh's swing, and Tilak Varma's composure. He's clearly watched a lot of Indian cricket.
Haha, sounds like it. And Sufyan, he's all eyes on Hardik Pandya.
The all-rounder connection.
Yeah. He said something like, his all-round mastery is unreal. But really, I want to soak up how the Indians prep and handle pressure every second around them is a masterclass.
That learning mindset, just wanting to absorb knowledge from the elite players, that's a huge strategic advantage for an underdog team.
It really speaks volumes about their ambition, doesn't it? To constantly improve, constantly learn.
You know, what really stands out to me in this entire story, through all the ups and downs, is the sheer human element.
Yeah, definitely.
These aren't just athletes playing a game. They're like everyday heroes balancing spreadsheets during the day and hitting sixes by dusk.
It's relatable. Jatinder, the team jokester, keeping spirits high with his Ludhiana wit.
And Sufyan's quiet determination inspiring the younger players like Aryan Bisht.
This, I think, is cricket's true spirit, isn't it? Accessible, aspirational, and just. Unbreakable.
Oman's journey from those rough cement pitches all the way to the Asia Cup. It's such a powerful reminder. Sport is about so much more than just resources or history.
It's about heart, it's about hustle, and that unyielding belief in a dream. They truly represent the spirit of the underdog.
Stepping onto a global stage, not just to compete, which they will,
but to inspire millions, showing what's possible.
So, as the floodlights come on in Dubai's stadiums, and the world watches these powerhouse rivalries unfold, what kind of ripples could Oman's debut actually create?
It's a great question. Could a cheeky upset happen? A Sufyan special with bat or ball? A vintage knock from Jatinder?
Could they truly rewrite the narrative of associate cricket on the global stage? Even just a little bit. And maybe more personally, what specific lessons can you, listening now, take from their incredible perseverance and passion into your own life, your own pursuits?
Yeah, their journey is just a testament really to what's possible with unwavering dedication. It makes you think, doesn't it? How far can commitment alone carry a dream?
Indeed. So keep an eye on Oman's matches this Asia Cup. Their story definitely isn't over.
No, it feels like it's just hitting the straight drive.